Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Shiman coming at you today on a lovely Sunday afternoon. Sorry that I've been gone for a couple weeks. I'm not trying to say I've been on YouTube for years and years, because that is not the truth. However, I said that I was going to do a segment called Sunday with Shiman. I don't know. You guys can shoot me a topic that you want me to talk about. I'd love to look back on it years from now and see how I answered and or what my answers were. Or you can ask me something about myself. But anyways, I said on Sunday with Shiman I was going to start giving you guys a more in-depth look at myself. And here is one of the times that I'm going to do that. So today's subject matter about myself is I am going deaf. You did hear that right. No pun intended. I am going deaf, quote unquote. The condition in which causes me to go deaf is currently not really clearly diagnosed at the moment, but what I can tell you guys is it's not very fun. And I don't know if people have heard of the cochlear ear implant. And by the way, I think that I probably use the quotations and say those are my bunny ears a lot because I actually consider, my hearing aids, I call them my bunny ears or like my second pair of ears when I can't find them. I always lose things. And I swear the little people take it, or I don't know what's going on, but I really do believe in the little people. Don't poke fun, because for real, there's a such thing called little people. But anyways, let me show you my hearing aid. Let me see. Okay, this is the hearing aid that I wear. You can't see the name because I think I'm looking at the part with the name. These are behind the ear hearing aids. They're specifically made for my ear, the molding and the way the sound goes through and what the sound, and what type of sounds it works best with. The brand is called Phonak, P-H-O-N-A-K. I did not purchase these myself. There's a program that helped me to purchase them because when I was working a good job, I guess I can put my hearing aid down, but when I was working a good job, they told me that hearing aids were not covered for people above the age 12. Now, isn't that about a crock of shit? Excuse my French because it's Sunday, but that's like a crock of shit to me. So, I guess I started pursuing them a lot more when, I became on Social Security disability. And then long story short, my mom threw them away by mistake because I had her hold on to them and they were wrapped in a napkin in her Sunday purse. And she cleaned out her Sunday purse and she threw them away. Yeah, that really, it was a stressful thing because that was my mom, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't going to curse her out. So, Medicaid paid for that pair. But it kind of sucks because when I have a Bluetooth or when I want to listen to music, I have to have this sort of thing in my ear, which means my other hearing aid is not around. Okay, to get to the point, cochlear hairs are in your ear. Those are the hairs that collect the sound, that help you to hear. Those are the hairs that collect dust or any sort of things that aren't supposed to be in your ear. The cochlear hairs prevent that. Okay, and the genetic part, or the gene that I have, causes the hairs to kind of get mowed down. Like some hairs are going left, some hairs are going right, some hairs are going backwards. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so I was just talking about how cochlear hairs, they're supposed to be standing tall, but my hairs are this way, that way, front, back. Some hairs are missing. And when I was very little, I used to get a lot of ear infections. So it caused me to be 77% deaf when I was about 5 or 6 years old. But my parents just thought that I was ignoring them, because that's what kids do. That's what adults do, which I find to be very immature and unattractive when people are speaking. But, yeah, so I wasn't responding to them, and they weren't sure why. And but the reason why is because I was 77% deaf. So I had the things called tubes that were implanted in my ears, and that helped a little bit with the ear infections. And I regained some of my hearing back. But as the years went on, I really wasn't informed of what types of things to watch out for, or my parents weren't really. And I think I went to an ear, nose, and throat specialist, and I don't think the type of job that I had helped at all. Being a arts manager, I was around a lot of music and sound, and it was very loud, because I was pretty much the person that would run the building that you'd go see a Broadway show. So that was me. I was like head honcho, and I always had to be around the show things, and I always had to have headsets in my ears, and and when people are young, they like to listen to music the way they want to listen to it and how they want to listen to it. So to people out there that really like to listen to loud music, you should take it seriously when your music is really, really loud, that it can damage your ears, because it is the truth. So what has helped me to be going deaf is, one, the gene that is hereditary, but I didn't realize it. Two, my numerous amounts of ear infections. And three, the decibel of what my music or whatever, it could be a lawnmower, an airplane, what have you. So, to make a long story short, I have cochlear hairs that are not properly functioning, meaning like they're just all run over, like with a, like I said, like a lawnmower, like a tractor trailer running over an ant. That's how bad my hairs are. There are cochlear ear implants, and therefore, if I did go deaf, it would be an option for me, because that is a problem that I have. The other part of my hearing loss, which I'm sure everybody that's watching this probably has, is called auditory processing disorder. And that means when, somebody talks to you, and before you even took 2 seconds to really think about what they said, you're already like, huh? What'd you say? Huh? What'd you say? So yeah, I'm going deaf, and it hurts, because I never know when the last time will be that I will hear my mother speak. I don't know when the last time is that I will hear my girlfriend speak. I don't know when the last time I'll hear myself speak. I don't know if by the time I have a child I will hear them speak. And it does hurt me. It's really lonely when you can't hear. it feels lonely, it's depressing, and I don't know. I used to be very subconscious about it. I know I don't take lightly when people go, I can't hear, like, I know that's probably a little, like, vulgar what I did, but that is what people do, and that is what people have done to me over the years, and it's a really messed up thing. You know, it's just messed up, because deaf people cannot help how they sound when they talk, because they've never heard anything. And if I do go deaf, I might sound different because I can't hear myself speak. So, you know, I just want to share with you that, you know, I'm going deaf. I don't need people to scream at me. I can't really hear consonants very well, and females carry consonants, and the males carry vowels. So therefore, I am able to understand when males speak to me a lot more. But anyways, I did not necessarily want to let this continue, go on and on and on. I did want to take the time and tell you a little bit about myself. I was very self-conscious when I first started wearing hearing aids. I felt people would make fun of me. And, you know, you probably might be saying, what do you care for, or why did you care? You know, it's just one of those things. It's one of those aesthetic things that I wasn't used to. I needed them, but I wasn't used to. And, you know, my mom has some of the same ones, except hers go around her ear, and you can't tell that she has them in there. But because my hearing is so bad, I have to wear the ones behind the ear and have a molding that sits in my ear. So, anyways, that is Sunday with Shiman, talking to you and telling you about a little more, going in depth a little more about myself, other than just being trans. So, Sunday with Shiman, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and the subject matter was, I'm going deaf. I love you guys. Peace.